This choice board is remade to be a voice board. So what that means is students are just going to use their voices on these different topics to create their project. So maybe you want the students to do like a summary of the chapter. And so here are just some choices that the students might do to answer that prompt. They could create a podcast. They could use voice typing. They could create a voiceover. They could play Moat Connect 4 and answer different questions. They could play Moat Bingo, or they could create a Pear Deck that has to include the audio. So if you click these little microphones, there are additional resources that go over podcasting. So right here, you can see there's an intro, there's the topics that the students knew to do, the call to action, and then the outro. And then they can reflect on their podcast after they record. The next one is creating a voiceover. So students would have a video and they would click pause on, like, turn off the sound on the video, and they would talk through it. So they would do a screencast of the video, but they would use their voice instead of the character's voice. And on here are just some other examples. So feel free, if you need additional resources, click that link and you can explore more. There's also Moat Bingo. So right here and in the YouTube description on this one is the link to the slide deck and resources. But it goes over how to play Moat Bingo and how to kind of use Moat in this idea. So it could be a really fun way for your students to either do Connect 4 or Moat Bingo. So those are both right here. And I feel like I did not name these correctly. So I need to do Moat Bingo here and then Moat Connect 4 here. And then finally, the students could do voice typing. So they could maybe type or say a paragraph, and then it would type it in Google Docs. So right here, the students, again, they would use the tools, go to voice typing, and then they would hit this little microphone, and it would start typing everything that they're talking about. So that could be another option for students to use their voice in a Google Doc. And then the last one over here is Pear Deck. So right here, it takes you to the Pear Deck page, and it goes over how to use the audio recordings in your slides. So students could create slides, and then they could record their voice going over what that slide means. So yeah, just another take on using a choice board, but having students use their voice. So again, feel free to click these links. Most of the other resources, if there's a video, it's in the YouTube description. So make sure you click and explore those different resources.